Welcome, Bill McRae here. I want to talk to you about the number one problem with marketing online, and that is we're completely off base with our perceptions. So I'm going to use a completely ridiculous example to illustrate this. First thing is, let's pretend like what we're interested in is the topic of desserts. And what we sell is rhubarb pie. By the way, rhubarb pie makes me break out in hives. I've tried way too many times. So, because we're able to get leads that are interested in desserts, we assume they're going to buy rhubarb pie. In fact, one that may be interested in ice cream they may want apple pie. They might want candy, or they may want pastry. By the way, I don't like desserts, so that makes it very simple there. Sugar's a bad thing in my life, but let's get right down to the point. Most people will go out and they'll build database based on people interested in desserts and assume they can sell them rhubarb pie. Where most people probably want an apple pie or candy or, some sort of pastry or ice cream or something. I love ice cream. So what we do is we go out and we want lots of leads, so we build leads on the big keyword of dessert, assuming that will lead to sales of more rhubarb pie. Well, this is really off basis. So what you absolutely need to do is go out and capture leads for not rhubarb pie, but pie. Can you find people that want to eat pie? Then you can sell them apple pie, cherry, pecan, chocolate, and yes, rhubarb. Now we're all about doing the rhubarb pie, right? That's our whole point. 90% of marketers will go back one step and go, I got dessert. Why don't I sell more rhubarb? Have you asked? And have you listened to your list? If you capture a list of people interested in desserts and say, we got the best rhubarb pie in the world, that may be great and you may sell more. But if you capture leads that were more like, I'm interested in people who want pie, if you just capture leads on dessert, you may say, hey, they want all these other types of desserts. It could be ice cream, or it could be candy, or it could be pastries, or sweets, or cakes, or confections, or whatever. They have nothing to do with pie, let alone rhubarb pie. So now you want to capture people interested in pie. Suddenly you can talk to them about, apple pie, cherry pie, pecan pie, chocolate pie, rhubarb pie, right? So we get a little closer, a little more narrow. The problem with most people is they capture something for a very broad topic and expect narrow actions. What we want to do is we want to very quickly take people through the process of broad to narrow. And this is by asking, listening, and segmenting. You want to sell rhubarb pie? You better have a list of people that are interested in rhubarb pie. But what are you going to do with all these people that are interested in pecan pies? Well, you'll have a database. You could sell those data, or you could make rhubarb pie, or you could buy rhubarb pie, or you could sell recipes for rhubarb pie. If you have access to data, you have power.